Oh, I got it on time.
Okay, here we go. It's downloading.
Oh, shizzle. I don't see. Oh, I got it on time.
Okay, here we go. It's
Oh, I
downloading.
hear it.
Yeah. See, that's one thing that happens. It's like I have to download it and then it was stuck in the background that first week. So now I
Good
gotta go
news
get.
is you got a really cute guy on your show tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's just me. Sorry. Whoop, whoop. Let me say hello to my little friends. Hey, you know, for a chicken pecker, I do pretty good on the keyboard. Just say no.
You got a chicken pecker?
Sean Simons is already in the chat, stalking people. Sean, we're just drinking and having fun. Jade, I just want you to know that you have 143 subscribers, which is 143. Just so you know, which means I love you. I mean, me personally, I don't love. I mean, okay, a little bit. What? And then there's Bill H. I said a little bit. I mean, you're like a rash. You go away, then come back. You got Clark's video.
Thanks.
Hello to my friends.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday.
Hey, Steve.
This is our Friday night live. We have no lives.
You don't have no life. Life.
Lives.
Why does it say one watching and there's like 4 people in the chat already?
I don't know.
2 watching. It's moving up. We're like the Jeffersons. We're moving on up, moving on up.
Hey, Bill H.
I think Bill said he was going to make it to Moonshine.
Bill, is that true? Are you making it to Moonshiners?
I hope so. I'd like to meet that gentleman.
John Wayne is picking them up in the morning and we are going to South Beach flying maybe. Oh, sweet. I want to be on the beach. Hey, Kelby.
What kind of South Beach? South Beach, what state? Because if you go to South Beach, Miami, Florida, then you pass in my house and you don't need to go that far.
He said no.
What, Bill H, if we told you Jade wasn't gone, would you go then? Just Eric. Oh, shots fired.
Yes. Holly Beach, Louisiana.
Nope, that's nowhere near Miami Beach.
A Cajun Riviera.
There's a Hollywood, Florida.
There's a Wausau, Florida too.
Wausau?
Uh-huh.
Is there?
And a Weston.
There's a Destin.
There's an Anchorage, Alaska.
The Cajun Riviera. Man. Are we doing an open invite for people or what?
Sure. Who wants to come in?
You gotta drop some stuff in the chat, in the room there. Give codes.
That's stuff that'll stress me out. It's like, that's your job.
Holy for. Hold on, let me go back. I said, Jade, make sure you message me on Messenger. Okay, send it in a text. Nailed it.
Yep.
Eric, I understand the stress that you go through, sir.
I was going to say, you know exactly now what I deal with. Dude, did you seriously get all the...
I did.
Wow.
I love pickles.
No comment.
You made me mess up typing.
Tallapoosa, Georgia.
So that's I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Who's gonna join us?
In the hey, did you see that dumber video that I've never even don't even remember making? Went over 20K now.
Oh,
That's
no, I saw that
ridiculous.
when we were leaving. Bill H is calling for you, Eric.
Yes.
Hey, Michael Pendleton. How are you? Anybody want to join us on here?
Yeah, the username or the password or the code and the password is Friday. Is it a capital F, by the way?
Capital F.
Michael said he would rather be at work than be on here. I mean, he's been busy at work, not made it on here in a while. Is what? Sorry, I misread that. Uh-oh. Williams. Who's Williams entering? You see that, Jade?
No. Oh,
Williams.
is that
Uh-oh.
Willard? We'll see.
I don't know. Oh, hold on. I gotta let Jack in. He's barking at the door. Oh,
Who goes there?
Can you hear me?
Is that Willard?
oh, it's
Yeah.
Willard.
Boy, I have got a story to tell you.
Well, why is your phone say Williams? Come on, put it to Will Fly. No one knows who the hell Williams' iPhone is.
Oh, well, it's probably,
Oh my goodness. We can't hear you, Will.
I just, wait, you cannot hear me?
No, are you eating ice cream again?
No, I'm driving. Or can you hear me now?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Well, if not, I'll wait until I get home. But I just landed, and it was an hour and 42-minute flight, and man, it was. And I had 8 liters of fuel, and I mean, I went all over the place. I don't know how many miles, but it was a lot. It had to be. It was an hour and 55-minute flight. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm coming into land, and just as I was getting ready to push my kill switch, I ran out of fuel. Got wild or what? I mean, talk about perfect freaking timing. I did not do that on purpose.
Well,
We landed.
you're gonna have to wait till you're gonna have to get to the house because we partially heard the story, but not very well.
Okay, I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just put yourself on mute.
Oh, okay.
Don't stop at Dairy Queen.
I won't.
Hey, I'm
Okay, I'm on mute. I'm on mute. You can't hear me now, right? Because I'm on mute.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't hear you at all.
Okay, good. I must have done it right.
Come on, guys, use the code. Join in with us.
Hey, Michael, you said you're scanning patients at work. What do you do for work? Obviously work with patients. Have you met Eric? Can you work with him? He has no patience. Oh, wait. Jade has lost it.
I think that's more you than Eric.
I should work with Eric on.
She goes, I think that's
have
her,
no-
that Eric.
As she yells at me.
He doesn't understand.
Makes
Way
a
to
lot
go,
of
Cupcake.
sense.
One for Cupcake.
Oh. So Jade, have you been drinking enough tonight?
No.
Well, get the cranking on the drinking.
I had one drink. I had swamp water,
Oh,
What
and I haven't had a drink in a long time.
Michael
Hey,
said,
the moon
laugh out
is
loud.
really beautiful tonight.
It's still light
You
out
should be on
here.
mute.
You should be
It's
on-
dark as not here. Hey, Michael said, laugh out loud. He does MRI stuff, and Eric is a lost cause. Just so you know.
Yes, we're going to Moonshiners. Are you, Michael? Mike, did I meet you down
Hey.
at Bad Apples?
That mic.
How are you ahead of me on the chat?
Huh?
Like I hear you read the comments or whatever, and then it pops up on mine like 2 seconds later.
Because I'm special.
Oh, yes, you are. That little short yellow bus special.
Oh
Can I
yeah,
change
you're
your name to
special.
Will
Okay. Hey,
Mute.
Jade, can I change your name? Can I change your name on your thing there to Window Liquor?
No.
Oh, I tell you what, the after party. The
So
other night
Michael's
was
got
friggin-
you, Shane.
Just
No.
liquor for short.
Hey, mute.
Will's in trouble. Michael, yes. Hold on. I'm trying to remember meeting
Michael.
him. Hold
Join in on our chat here. Come on the screen.
He's working.
He's at work. His phone will get stuck to the oh my God, the MRE machine. I must be hungry. Oh my God, what's going on here?
God,
This is nothing that I asked to be
This is-
on.
Oh my God.
not that one.
What just happened here?
Eric's trying to make his famous potato salad and he's got food flying all over the place.
Oh, for your party.
Yeah. My part.
Is he blowing anything other than balloons?
No, I got balloons from the store. I'm getting balloons.
It's hard to stay on mute.
No, when I bought a paramotor, this was not all part of it.
They're your friends.
Michael, you said you're bringing your camper. Are you bringing your camper up to Moonshiners? Is that what you're saying? He said he's gonna bring his camper up on the 1st, and then he's got to leave to go do some work and then come back.
Yeah.
So, can we poop in your camper while you're gone? Asking for a friend. Eric's already let us poop in his shower, so it's gonna
No.
In the shower.
You guys are not allowed in my bathroom.
have what?
You're not allowed in my bathroom.
If they want to take a shower, they need to be in the bathroom.
They can take a shower outside by the faucet with the sprinkler system.
Oh my God, is that how you treat your friends?
Not Krista.
Hey, I will bring my outdoor, my redneck outdoor shower. I've got no problems with that, just so you know. I did 10 days in that thing. So,
I told him I'd shower in it. He told me no.
yeah. Hey, just so everybody knows, Jade has 143 subscribers, which means I love you and Pager Talk. For those who remember pagers, we need to change that to like 145, 146.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
I'm slowly
we can move
growing
it up.
every week. I'm moving on up.
Shows my waistline, but no one's talking about that, okay? Slowly.
Oh, I'm ready for Nap. Bill
Dude,
H.
when's the last time you guys got an afternoon flight? Bill H said he's flown every day except for this evening. I have not had an afternoon flight. I haven't. It's been probably a couple weeks before Bad Apples and still have not had a good afternoon. Jack, stop breathing so damn loud. Shh. Shut your face.
Oh. Dang.
I can't get an afternoon flight. Today was pretty good, except for the thunderstorms come rolling in, and well, nobody wants part of that.
So then it wasn't good?
I mean, the winds were good, but you know,
I don't need you. I don't need you.
you got somebody in the waiting room, Jade.
Oh.
Tighten up, girl. Tighten up.
Hang on, I was changing my background. Michael's Galaxy.
Don't talk about join.
Well,
Still
mute
on mute.
yourself.
Can't hear you, robot voice.
He's got a mask on. Tend to the patient first.
Oh my god, I can't see. Uh-oh, he's connecting. As soon as he gets here, I have to go check the front door. I think there's someone at the door.
I finally figured that out. Eric finally told me
What?
But
why Shane always has company.
why?
No, it's not
When I say
yours.
there's someone at the front door,
Oh. He's got to go pee.
so is that an actual photo that you taken while flying, Jade?
It is. It was so cool that day.
How close did you get to any of those hot air balloons?
I stayed my distance because I didn't want to. They said they didn't mind us flying with them, but I didn't want to. Like
Piss 'em
Eric
off.
was on, yeah, piss him off. Eric was on the other side of this group and he was lower, but these guys were climbing and I kind of stayed on the left side of them as they were heading out in front of me there or behind me. So
Well, keep going.
You gotta get up there and do a wingtip touch on the side of one of those balloons.
no. Couple weeks we'll have 2 gals that I met at this hot air balloon event and they'll be on the show.
Probably
Oh,
did.
Michael's been forever and a day. Did Michael get in finally? Because it says he's still connecting, right?
Yeah, connecting audio.
Hospitals have the worst internet.
True. Jack, why are you breathing?
I don't know why he's breathing so loud. Bro.
Stop.
Come see me.
Let the dog
Come on.
breathe. My God.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Over, come over. Love on him.
No, I don't need Cover. Cover's ridiculous.
Well, her butt is shaking already.
All right, get down. Get down. Get down. Go. Go. Cover, come. Cover. Come on, Cover. Come on. Come on.
Up, up.
Get up there. Come on. Come on. Climb up here. You can do it. Oh, yeah. That's a good girl. Oh, yeah.
I
Spoiled,
don't
huh?
see her on there
Yeah.
very much.
She's usually not here so much.
No. It's Kaylee's dog.
Oh, she's a spoiled puppy. She can't get close enough to you at all.
Yeah.
Like literally, she's pushing against me trying to get closer. All right, get down. Get down. Go. Go. Oh, Lord. Go. No, keep going. Keep going. Take your fat butt on.
Hey, go away, Bubba.
Oh, my goodness.
Go see Kaylee.
Jack, for real, bro. Go take your banana and go. Go. He's got a chew toy. It's a banana.
Uh-huh.
He He actually bit me last night. I sat on the bed to take my shoes off, put my flip-flops on. He dropped that banana that you just heard on the floor.
He
But
grabbed you.
like he dropped it and it rolled towards my back, and then the cover went to go for it. So he snapped at the banana to try to get the banana before Cover does, and bit me. And I was like, oh, hell no. So the banana went bye-bye for a while. Got taken away.
It's like his favorite.
I know. I don't know what it is about the stupid thing.
I know. But it's his favorite.
It's ridiculous.
Don't upset him. He's just a baby.
He's not. He's like almost 4 years old.
Here, he's a freaking baby.
He's a butthead. Will said 10 minutes. Where's Will at?
Yeah,
Jesus.
where's Bill? Good night, Bill H.
Did Michael make it in finally? Or is he's still connecting?
Connecting.
Michael, jump out and come back in. Maybe that'll change things.
Hey,
Yay.
Dude, I gotta check that front door. Somebody is seriously gonna be banging on it here in a second.
And go. There he is.
Oh, great. Sweet. I'll be back.
So now you're leaving now that here. That's odd.
I have to check the front door.
Back, it's not real.
Go.
Hi, Mike.
Get out of the way, bro.
Hey, Mark H. Here's some balloons, July 4th. That was the weekend I did too. Yep. Kept a distance. Yes, I agree. I just didn't want to upset them, and there was a lot more of them than there were of me.
All right, I'm back. No one was there. They must have left. Oh wait, I gotta
Right.
get beer. Hold on.
Mark H., do you want to join in with us?
She said Bill H, right?
Mark.
Mark,
Oh, she said,
PPG Trek Jockey.
Incoming. Good news. I'm back.
Great. Michael's going to be back on in 25. Awesome.
That's how long it takes a patient to go through an MRI.
Hmm.
He had a
Hey, have you ever done an MRI, Jade?
Yeah,
"Yes, she has."
I usually fall asleep during it. I don't know why.
not me. My back's usually screaming in pain, laying flat on my back like that. Shut up.
Wow.
I literally Krista just got it. Got him.
Oh, Jack, come.
Well, I guess we know why you got such bad knees now.
Oh, no.
PPG Trike Jockey, so what do you do for work? Seeing we're talking about work, guys.
Yeah, what do we do for work?
Well,
Everyone knows I deal with water
stay with
meters and
Jose.
calculators. Yeah, just dumb stuff.
Everybody knows that when your mom's
Work with
out-
stuff.
when
I
leave-
work with stuff that makes your hair grow.
What are you saying?
I said I work with stuff that makes your hair grow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get close to it though.
IT. Well, PPG Trike Jockey, where have you been to help me fix my intros and outro exits and all the stress I've been going through, but I think I finally figured it out.
No, you're thinking computers. He works with the clown in the sewer system. And red balloons.
Mhm.
What are y'all doing working at 9:30 at night at work right now? Y'all got a crazy job.
Kelby
Which, by the way,
flew
this
drones.
entire week, huh?
Kelby says he flew drones in the Air Force. It was awesome.
Hell
Sweet.
yeah. And occasionally drop a bomb from one of those drones on some unexpected person that was maybe so holding a gun. I don't know.
Mike's got to work till 2 and he's going to do a lunch break with us. Awesome. See you in a little bit. Thank you.
I
Eric.
don't understand why you're ahead of me. This never happens.
Mhm. You got
Your dial up is way faster than my
popcorn.
what is it called? Cable or
We have Spectrum. Yeah, but it cut me off during the show last night, but my mom and dad said Krista did a good job picking up on it.
oh, as soon as you froze, Crystal looked at me. I'm like, keep going. What? What? Don't look at me. You're on your own at this point. She's like, so, what are you? I was like, keep going. That's it. No,
Kind of like me at
she,
the beginning of the shows when I'm flustered.
no, I'm really happy that Krista's doing the show because she really doesn't. She's not comfortable doing it, but she's getting comfortable, and she really did step up last night or
Yeah.
Wednesday night. What is tonight? Friday, Wednesday.
Ready?
Yeah, I was really proud of her. I mean, she literally took it kind of in a natural step, and I was just like, great, good job.
Oh,
I don't know what Eric's doing, but I'm not comfortable with those sounds. Oh, Jesus.
Eating popcorn. It's covered in sugar.
Sweet.
Sweet and salty popcorn. Oh, you
Boom,
can't-
chicka.
I guess it's healthy for you.
PPG Trek Jockey says computer things, very large clowns in the sewer system. Yeah. Night is when the abusers go home and can get the systems.
Well, if you're working at night, that means your mornings are free, so you could fly in the morning. I kind of wish I started work at like 9:30, because, dude, I'd fly every morning. I just went and got 10 gallons of aviation fuel at the airport,
What'd that
so I'm
cost?
ready for this week. I have no idea. Let me look.
Oh, that's right.
How
You just leave your name.
the reason? Yeah, you just give your name and then they bill your card. So,
My name is
allow me to look.
Star Brian.
Yeah. I took Brian there because he would go. He goes to this one place that I was going to for a little while, and then I realized they were actually ripping us off on fuel, so I refuse to go there now. Anyways, I don't know yet. Hasn't posted, but I went there one time. This place called Glover's. It's off of University US 1. Anyways, long story short, I pumped in 5 gallons of fuel. I had 3.5 gallons in my container that was completely empty. I was like, this isn't correct. So I went into the thing and they're like, oh, we just filled the tank up. You probably got some air bubbles. Go ahead and fill it to 5 gallons. So I went and filled it to 5 gallons, came back in, they charged me 5 gallons of fuel. Then you got people like Smart Car Brian who are oblivious to what they're doing or when they're doing it. And he fills it up and he got charged for like 9 gallons of fuel for a 5 gallon fill up. He's like, I didn't even realize that they charged me that. I was like, dude, their pumps are off. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not going back. Because it happened to me a couple times. So the reason I stopped going to the airport is because they were charging me $1 more. I shouldn't say more. They were charging me $1 service charge to have the FIT students, the student pilots, drive the truck over and fill my 10 gallons of fuel up. So I was kind of irritated with that, which
Right.
is way better than getting 3.5 gallons and being charged for 5.
Right.
So I did the math and I don't mind paying the dollar now. But I showed Brian how easy it is. You, as soon as I hit the stop sign to the airport, I called them. I'm like, yeah, I'm heading to the gate to get aviation fuel. They're like, okay, we'll send somebody out. The time I get to the gate, the guy's pulling up with a truck. They open the gate. You drive in. You pull your tanks out, and they give you your fuel, and then you leave. And it's pretty simple. It's easy. All you gotta do is pull your containers out of your truck and put them on the ground, and they fill them up. And you put the lid on it, put it back in your truck. Pretty damn simple. You don't even have to do the fueling.
Right.
So yeah, I actually like it. The more and more I think about it, how easy it is and how quick it is, it really does just kind of, it's up my alley, if you will. I like it simple. I like it easy. And that's why I keep going back to the airport now.
What octane is that?
It's aviation fuel. It's whatever aviation is. What is it, 100? I have no idea.
Well,
It's all I've ever run. I've run 10 gallons of the cheap 83 non-ethanol for 10 gallons one time because I bought the stuff on accident and had already mixed the oil and everything. So yeah, I did run 10 gallons through my motor at 135 hours or whatever is on there. But dude, I didn't notice a difference, to be honest with you. I do need to clean the dang heads, the piston head on that. I haven't done it in a while. I know it's about time. Maybe tomorrow.
maybe.
I'm not gonna need to take a walk again and you and Eric blow your house up again, right?
No, there's no
No.
things involved with that.
Okay, that's good.
No. So what did I was just going to ask you something. Damn it. Oh, so I'm getting oil dripping out of my fuel box. That obviously means I'm running rich.
Out of your
Too
fuel
rich.
box, your air box?
Air box. That's what I said. You didn't hear me under the popcorn crushing. The air box. So I need to turn that down, correct? Or adjust it?
Well, yeah, pull that plug, look at that plug right after you fly. So when you're coming in, shut her down. Don't let it idle. Or if you can, just start climbing and climb for 3 minutes and then shut it off. And then land, pull your plug, and it should look like coffee stains on porcelain.
Yeah, but I'm actually getting some oil dripping out of the air box. So I think I've never had that before. But now I am. So obviously I'm running a little too rich, in my opinion. I figure it just helps keep the prop from dry rotting when it
Right.
hits the prop.
Yeah.
So I just let it rip, tater chip.
It won't rust.
No, and so far I haven't. So
I
where
get-
should we go tomorrow?
I
Should
get
we go
oil.
over to the river, the beach again, or what?
I get oil spitting out of my exhaust. Out of the where it connects to the head in that bushing.
Okay, I did everything at Edwards in California. Crazy test base. I guess Michael was in the military as well. Like Kelby. Why do I want to say Kobe every time? It's Kelby. I know it's Kelby, but I would say Kobe every time. Just like Mark, it's not Mark McElroy, it's Mark McElroy. So just so you guys know, for later
Where
reference.
is Mark McElroy?
I don't know. I text his ass. His wife must have him under wraps.
She took his damn phone.
It's only 9. It's 9:30. It's not too late to call somebody, right?
No. Mark's probably working.
There's a chance of that as well. Man, where the hell's he at in my recent contacts? All right. All right, go into contacts. All right, we're calling him now.
All right, Will.
Jade's back. Good news. Will back yet?
But he's been in the waiting room.
Oh my God. Wonderful to meet Mark's secretary. How are you doing tonight?
Wonderful. How are you doing?
I just have a question for Mark's secretary.
Okay.
Does he pay you well?
Well, no, not really. Considering that I could stay home from work and make more money from the government than I could from my husband with all the work I have to do. So I don't know. I could use a raise.
Oh, I could talk to him and get you to get a raise. I'm sure of it. Do you like Starbucks or anything like that?
I do like Starbucks actually, but I know you know that already because he rats me out every time I go to Starbucks.
I actually have never heard him say anything about Starbucks and you.
Really?
Yes.
I'm shocked.
Now he did mention something about not doing the baseboards for dusting. He did mention that, but not Starbucks.
He's a mess. He's an absolute mess.
Hey, guess what? I kind of like the guy. So,
I know. I'm going to keep him for a while longer.
but are you sure? I mean, I will adopt him.
Oh, well, that's a thought. I'll adopt you.
I mean, as long as it doesn't cost me too much money, because I'm not in the same boat. I'm kind of a 7-Eleven once a week cappuccino kind of guy.
That's him too. He's like, give me that quarter cup of coffee. I'm good.
Oh man, I don't even drink coffee. I'm one of the weird ones. My wife, on the other hand, she drinks coffee every day, all day long. So
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I mean, I might not trust somebody who doesn't drink coffee so much, but
well, I do cook kind of good. I mean, it doesn't come out burnt.
well, I heard you cook very good.
Well, I mean, I make up for the not coffee thing though.
Yeah, I'll let it go.
All right, sweet. I mean, oh my God, I finally got to talk to you. That's awesome.
Well, it was great to talk with you because I always just hear about you. But I do get to see you on your show.
Don't believe everything you hear or see on YouTube.
Okay, I won't.
And what is he messing with his what kind of dog you have again? It's
It's a Labradoodle.
Labradoodle. Oh my God, since Mark told me about the Labradoodle, I have literally seen 100 of those things around now.
Yeah, my poor girl. She's a mess.
Oh my goodness. So when are we getting you to come to a fly-in? Seriously, I would love to meet you in person. The rest of us would too.
I don't know when I will get to one. I'll probably have to wait till it's something close where I can come and visit and go back home and keep the dog and all that kind of stuff. Either that or he has to give me a really nice camper.
Oh my God.
Let me go in the lap of luxury and then I probably could do it.
So the lap of luxury in his arms isn't luxury enough?
That made me laugh. Shane, it is. It is absolutely.
Tell Mark to stop chewing on the squeaky toy. We can hear him.
No, honey, stop chewing on the boy. Not the dog, you.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my
Well,
God.
it was great talking with you. I'm so glad I finally got to talk to you.
You would love your business, your line of work, and my wife's line of work. You guys would hit it off great, just so you know.
Yeah, well, that would be good.
I mean,
Yeah, I heard she does something in the same in the gynecology area, correct?
yes, below the belt, correct.
Okay, the gynecology area is between the sides.
I still think she works in the OBGXYZ department.
Oh, got it. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah,
So just
I don't. She's like, hey, just come down here down the hallway, and I look straight ahead. I don't care if any doors are open. I look straight ahead. I'm not,
that's smart too. Yeah.
I'm not looking at nothing.
Yep, that would be him. Yep.
Oh my goodness. All right, it was super awesome talking to you. I can't wait to meet you, and the rest of the gang can't wait to meet you either.
Well, I will definitely get with y'all at some point. I promise that. I just don't know when, but I do promise that we will all get together.
All right, well, tell that cheap guy to buy you a luxury $500,000 motorhome, and let's go to these fly-ins.
Absolutely, I'm there.
All right, sounds good. Hey, let me.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get it for you. Hold on.
All right. Hey, no one knows. All right, you guys know, but they don't know that they're on speakerphone.
Hey, Shay.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, brother?
Good. I'm trying to get you to come on Jade's show. We're all having fun, and you're over there playing with your squeaky toy.
Yeah, don't take much to entertain the small mind.
Hey, your wife sounds awesome, dude. Why do you always talk bad about her?
It's okay. You can say whatever you want. So you can't get me in no trouble.
Oh my God, dude.
Y'all are on right now?
Yeah. And your wife was on too. I forgot to tell her she was on it was being audio and video recorded for quality assurance.
Awesome. The Indian lady that called me earlier today that said they intercepted a package that was to me with money and drugs. And so of course I play along. And of course I got an Indian lady that's like, you people need to get a real job like at Circle K.
Oh shit. All right, jump on the show because we're all having fun. We're waiting on you.
Okay, brother.
All right, man. Bye. All right, so Mark's coming on.
Hey, Will.
That's the first time that's the first time I got to meet or even talk to his wife. I thought she was fake.
Can you hear it now? Are you okay?
We can hear you now.
You now?
Now.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with the layout, if you will, of Will's iPhone.
Yeah, but the
William's
thing
iPhone.
is, if you look at that, it looks just like the strip club.
Yeah, well, wait till I take my shirt off.
There you go.
Oh hell.
It does kind of look like the strip club, doesn't it?
It does.
Huh.
Hi, Angela.
Hey, yeah, Angela, you need to jump on here. We were trying to get a hold of you guys earlier. You were talking smack about wanting to do a Friday night hangout. Here we are. Where you at, girl? Obviously still basking in the sun because they're all the way in Vegas, I believe it is.
Okay, I want to tell you my story now.
Yes, let's hear it, Will.
Okay, so I just had an absolutely amazing flight. It was a 2-hour flight. The air was butter. I mean, I went all over the place, and I had 8 liters of fuel. And like I said, it was a 2-hour flight. So, I mean, you do the math. So that's 4 liters per hour on an Atom 80. Okay. So I must have been real aggressive with the throttle. Anyways, so I'm coming in to land, and just as I went to hit the kill switch, boom, I ran out of fuel. I mean, it was uncanny. It's like, that's the very first time I've ever run out of fuel. I've come mighty, mighty close, but I've never run out of fuel. That was wild, man.
I thought those Atom 80s get better gas mileage.
Well, normally you land with more fuel in your tank than you do, before you take off.
Exactly.
But I must have a setting wrong.
Hey, Will, how many blizzards can you fit in a cup holders during flight?
I have special containers for those. Have you ever seen Sean Nafsker's set up where he's got his caffeine strapped on his back, and then he's got a tube that you just can like, have any
Camel
coffee
pack.
anytime he wants. Well, I got the same thing, except it's for blizzards. It was either that or a reserve. So I opted for the,
No, you know what you need? You need to get the hard hat with the cup holders on the top. And then you could have
Ooh.
earmuffs. That's
that
what
would be
you
good.
need.
But see, I could tell you really are not a connoisseur of blizzards, because the Oreos would get stuck.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. And then you'd have a big freaking mess on your hands.
yeah, you would.
I don't want to say this out loud, but you just got to suck harder through the straw to get the Oreo to come through.
Explain, please.
Krista,
Jade, could you explain what he's talking about?
no, not today. It's not his birthday.
So how do you like your new Segway, Eric?
Yeah, Eric, how do you like your new Segway?
Oh, it's awesome. I haven't gotten to play with
So
it.
I went out to play with it yesterday. Tried taking the dog for a walk. The dog didn't have a leash on because she's naughty, the little one. And I knew once I hit the road, she would be gone. So I had to come back. I come in the house looking for her leash. And he takes off walking my Segway.
That is not a true story. What happened is the thing will follow. The thing
What
followed
happened
me
was
to the other garage.
You had
And
to tell it to follow you.
no, because I was waving at it and it knew at that point to follow. So I waved at it and it followed me. But see, so our driveway is all gravel, dirt. It's not paved. We can't afford pavement. So it's all dirt and gravel. And they don't like gravel. They bounce around too much. And it told me to slow down.
It did.
Yeah, if you go too fast, it'll tell you to slow down. Can't keep up. So yeah, I was done with it.
Hey, Hank Lynch.
It's dead to me.
I will be flying. I will be flying tomorrow morning. I haven't checked the weather, but I usually launch and then figure it out. So technically, I am flying at that point. So it's all good.
So can we come back to me? Because it's all about me,
Yeah.
this show. Nobody said anything about my story. You just zipped right over it.
Hey,
I was
Mark.
excited about it.
Great.
Hey, guys.
Oh, Mark, man, maybe you can comment on my great story.
What
Mark,
story?
did you hear? Oh, so you didn't hear Will's story. Let's hear it again.
No.
It was so entertaining.
No. I'm not gonna
Come
say
on,
it
Will.
again, no. It was just one of those first things that, I mean, who else am I going to share it with? My little black wiener? She wouldn't understand.
So you ran out of gas, but you landed safely.
I ran out of gas just before I hit the kill switch on a 2-hour flight. But there's a moral to the story, because I was real good. I mean, I've always thought I was real good at managing fuel with time. How much time do I have in my tank? Because that's what you got in your tank, not time. But it really emphasized the importance of that little mirror that Shane broke of mine. That little mirror to double check.
Golly, Shane, you jerk.
He did.
You could have killed
What-
Will
what
tonight.
You could have.
Technically, I wish.
This is
I
a
wish-
horseshoe grenade.
Hey, I wish I would have ran out of gas yesterday before I tried to launch that Gen Falcon.
What happened?
Oh, wait a minute,
heard.
Will. This is a one-upper story, Will.
It's all right.
You ready?
As long as we come back
Mark?
to me. You got to circle
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Mark,
I don't want to
tell-
be
tell
involved
the
with
story.
either one of you with a circle in the whole conversation. But anyways, yesterday, you know how everybody wants to be like Eric.
So yesterday I went to my kid's house, picked up all my gear, got all loaded up, went out to the field, got there, put up my windsock, warmed up my motor, chit chatted with my buddies. Right about then, I realized, oh yeah, didn't bring a wing with me to fly.
What do we call that? What do we
Eric.
call that?
That's an Eric.
Come on, Eric.
Yeah, pulled an Eric. So then, of course, one of my other buddies says, well, I got a Gen Falcon 20. He's the best pilot in our group. Oh, I got this 20 meter you could fly. It's fast and you got to be careful. It's ground hungry. So just, when you pull, be careful because it'll turn on a dime. So anyways, I tried it twice and it turned twice on takeoff. It when I pulled brake, I got nothing.
Hold on. Okay, she got it. She got it.
We good?
Angela, hold on. Angela, you got to turn off or mute your YouTube. You don't have to stop your YouTube, just mute your YouTube. Or unless you got another computer running, then you got to mute that.
I want to say, hey, everybody, thanks for joining. We're just having Friday night hangouts. Mark's telling a story and then we got to go back to Will. And we got to quick say hi to
Krista,
Angela.
We're
Hush,
hearing
Shane.
Mark's story. Ready?
Mark.
All right, go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
So anyways, on takeoff, it I got no feedback at all from the wing. The wing popped up fine. I got no feedback. And anyways, moral of the story is it cost me another prop and I didn't fly.
Dang.
Yeah.
So Mark, what do you think you've learned from this experience? I mean,
Don't
all
be
jokes
like
aside.
Eric. All jokes aside to start off, don't be
No,
like
you have
Eric.
been talking about you the entire time.
That's all right. I'm okay with that.
No, I'm serious, Mark. So
Out of
as
all
a pilot,
seriousness, I should have kited the wing. I didn't kite the wing. I laid it out and I thought, it'll be all right. I should have kited it because when that wing is overhead, you gotta go to the gas immediately. And I mean, my wing is so big and lazy. When it pulls up, you can you can really feel the brakes and you can gently get in the throttle and just keep running and it's fine. That little 20 meter for me, I'm 180 pounds right now. It wasn't even close. I mean, I pulled brake and I thought I'm going to stall this thing because I was pulling down trying to find the brakes and I got zero feedback.
So you didn't get the
You know what
feedback that you're used to.
Yeah, I got nothing.
see, I've had options or opportunities to fly other people's wings that are a little bit smaller, not necessarily. So Smart Car Brian has a 21 meter and he's like, oh, you could fly this. I'm like, dude, there's no way. Like I could get off. I probably could get off the ground, but I'd end up just rolling that thing back into the ground. It would just, I'm not ready to experience or experiment with wings with such a dramatic, I'm on a 27 meter to go to a 21 meter. No, I need to go
that'd be
to like
crazy.
a 25, a 24, you know what I mean? Like start stepping down. I just can't do it.
And I think it was a terrible decision to jump on that wing and try and fly it, without even kiting it one time.
Yeah, you should have. Well, I'm not picking on you. I'm being serious. Honestly, I think if you would have kited it and kind of got a feel for it, you'd have been way better off.
Yeah. I mean, I agree 100%. That's the truth. I'm good with all that.
I have a 14 meter you can try.
I had one of those and I sold it because I never used it.
That's funny. Well, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, Mark.
Oh, it's all good.
Yes.
It's funny because I text my wife before I take off and I text her as soon as I land to let her know that I'm still alive. And so after the second failed launch and busting a prop, I text her back and put, I'm safe on the ground. And then a couple minutes later, she said, what, the ham sandwich? $320 on the credit card. I said, oh yeah. I bought another prop.
Yeah, you're safe till you get home.
She's used to it.
Oh my God. I actually enjoyed, Mark, I actually enjoyed our little conversation I had with her. I mean, actually
Yeah.
we had with her.
Yeah.
But oh my God, she sounds like she could have done better in the husband department. She
Oh
sounds
yeah, she could have.
fun.
That's
She sounds fun.
that's fine.
Seriously,
It's hysterical to me because the whole thing is we met each other maybe when we were about 10 years old or so in school. We both went to the same private school. And, for whatever dumb reason, when we were kids, she was in love with me. And so now that we're adults, she says, don't tell people that. She's successful and she would never give somebody like me the time of day. I promise you. But since she was hooked,
wait a minute.
since she was hooked from being a kid, she's screwed.
So while you were in private school, you just wanted to touch her privates, and now you can't. Is that what I got out of that?
Yeah, that's pretty much just the way it is. I might have married her the first time had she let me touch him earlier. Don't make me tell the truth.
I absolutely love Mark, dude. That dude cracks me up. You would expect Mark to be so funny. I mean, seriously, I absolutely love that guy. He cracks me up.
Okay, now we gotta go quickly to Angela and probably Tony, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
can I say something?
Already?
Is someone watching the chat? Because I have no way of watching it.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see the chat.
Do you want me to read it to you?
No, I'm just saying I have no way of. I got computer problems, so I don't have any way of monitoring the chat.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Oh,
Pink Lynch told, I'm assuming Mark, because I had to go put my chickens away, to kite the wing first.
I agree 100%.
Now I got to go back to Angela and Tony again.
Yeah,
Thank
take
you for the
yourselves off
birthday
of me.
card.
Take yourself off of mute.
Oh no, she disconnected.
You don't know what you're doing.
No, don't hit the. There you go. We can see you.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Now I know what I'm doing.
yes.
Now I know what
Yeah.
Jade feels like
Yeah.
every Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
Okay, Angela. What do
Yes, Larry.
We have
There's a lot of verb.
There's a lot.
Is Tony on a or something?
Is that the mister? Are you hearing the mister in the fans?
Oh, we hear.
I am tripping.
No kidding. Am
Okay.
I on acid again?
Angela, you guys hear it?
Okay. Okay, somebody has YouTube on in the background. We can hear it. It's like my show all over again.
No, but you're on.
We're not
Zoom.
high. What?
You're on Zoom. I'm on YouTube, but I'm on YouTube. You should have video.
It's Tony's YouTube on mute.
Okay.
How's that? I just turned it off. How's that?
There.
That's
Nope.
better?
Nope.
You're going through the speaker, but that's your speaker.
Okay, we'll just listen to you guys. We'll get better at this.
Don't mess up yourself.
I'm looking.
What's the noise?
Angela, I'm going to text you on Messenger. You don't have to turn the camera off. There you go. Just hit it.
Can they hear you?
Hold up. I'll be gonna mute.
I think Will's talking to himself.
Yeah, we'll blame Will.
I'll blame you for everything.
So should I turn this on? Oh, Will.
There you go. Accept that. Oh, accept.
What are we seeing there?
What is Mark doing?
I am putting together my sleep number bed now that we're semi not homeless.
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh, because you weren't the one putting it together. It's a pain in the butt, I promise.
Oh, a sleep number though, besides.
Yeah,
So
it's
they charge you an arm and a leg and they make you like build it?
No, they come to your house and build it. But then when you sell your house and you're homeless and then you move to another house, then you have to put it back together yourself. But holy crap, it's I think it's a sleep number 10. And they charge you that the 10 stands for 10 times too much money.
Yes.
Yeah, don't take your wife there.
Hey, Michael. Can't hear you. You're on mute. Happy lunch break.
Hey,
There.
can you hear me?
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Got on here for a few minutes.
Cool. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. I try to catch y'all. It's been a rough few weeks at work, so sometimes I can get on here and sometimes I can't. You guys are always on while I'm at work.
Oh, well, you can always usually watch later.
Yeah. And I try to.
So
Sometimes I
what town and state are you in?
North Carolina, Cleveland County area, Boston. It's about a 2-hour drive for me, shoot straight up to get to where Moonshiners is going to be.
Oh, Will Fly, is he by you?
Well, I'm in North Carolina. Are you in North Carolina?
Yeah, I'm in North Carolina.
Where at?
Cleveland County, Boston, about 50 miles west of Charlotte, in between Charlotte and Nashville.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm in Raleigh.
Shane and Mike get their hair cut at the same place.
You like that? I blame it on the wife and 3 daughters.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben Lorenzi's out there, Paramotor NC. He's out in that area, Charlotte area.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I see Michael. I remember that bald guy. I remember that guy right there.
That's what I figured. I ran into you guys.
Hold on.
You went to say hi to him and you didn't say hi to me.
I seen you talking to somebody. I just kind of hung out and I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh.
Hey, more subscribers mean you get to say hello and you don't get to say hello too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I was waiting on everybody to come
Will's
to me
like-
if everybody did.
Hey, Will's like, then why is anybody talking to you, Shane? With his 4 million viewers.
Not even, not close.
So Mike, you gotta work till 2 a.m. you said?
Yeah, and I got to get back up at 7:30.
Oh, to turn around.
Dang.
What?
Taking the family to Dollywood.
Oh, I
that's
love
fun.
Dollywood.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
season passes, so we're trying to use them. I'm gonna sleep while the wife drives. So
Have you been on the big boob ride yet?
yeah, the new one, the what ride?
The big boob ride.
I probably have. Probably last night.
Wasn't that's Dolly Parton, right? Remember?
Yeah, it is.
Big
You're
boobs.
right. That's a good. Have you ever been? That's a good. It's a decent place.
Actually, I have been to Dollywood. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
I drove by it.
It's fun.
I
I
drove
love that
by
town.
it, and then
Yeah,
those
we
weren't
heard
two
you
mountains.
saying. What was that?
I drove by it and realized they weren't two mountains. It was just Dolly.
Yeah. I saw her not too long ago. She's still looking good.
Okay,
You guys,
are we on?
are you guys going to moonshine?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And one more yes.
I think that makes about 20 of us.
Got muted again. I keep hearing myself. Kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing it again.
Uh,
What, does someone just have their YouTube on their web browser open, or?
I checked mine. It's not mine.
It's Angela and Tony. I don't know why. I talked to them. I made sure that Tony turned his YouTube on mute, not just the volume down. I did figure out even if you turn the volume all the way down, it'll still pick it up with a microphone. So you have to mute.
Okay.
I
just figured it was on my end.
No, it's Tony and Angela. I don't know why exactly what's going
Their-
on with their
Their phone is probably melting in the 100-degree weather out there.
yeah.
Brian
or I
Waller
got
had
too
the
close.
same issue, didn't he?
He did?
No, when he screen shares, it does it, and we don't know why. But I don't know. I'd actually really love to sit down and have a talk with Angela and Tony because they seem like freaking awesome people.
Yeah.
Look at Mark doing a little bitch work.
I know.
Hey, that's called domestic engineering, not bitch work. Jeez.
Eric, look at this. Watch.
What?
Hey, y'all know that
You
I
might
drove
learn
a
something,
prop
Eric.
yesterday, right? Golly.
Oh yeah.
Cut
Mark
me
did
some
just
freaking
spend
slack.
300. Hold on, Mark did just spend $300 and something on an accidental incident, so he's making
On
the
another
bed
one.
with some
Hey, the
Febreze. Talking.
Hey, the last
sheets are
time I had
clean.
the last time I had an accidental incident is when I had to buy that Pluma 2. So that one, boy, that was 12.5. So that really cost some domestic engineering.
You sold that though, didn't you?
So
Yeah.
yeah. So with buying that Puma, not only did you have to make the bed, but you probably had to sweep, mop, do some dishes and laundry, huh?
Man, I'll do anything. I could care less. Yeah, it's all good with me.
Man, look at this guy.
I got the stuff in the mail today. Angela and Tony, they went online and ordered some more stuff. One of them won a cup and one won a shirt. And then they bought another shirt and some stickers and stuff. So I got all that out in the mail to them this morning. So that's cool.
So my next day air delivery package still hasn't gotten here. Did you do 2 to 3 day mail?
Pretty much like I told you, if it was for Krista, I would have hand delivered it. But for you, you can wait till Moonshiners. You're not getting crap.
I had to buy my shirt. Just saying.
Yep,
Hey,
yep.
no.
Well, hey, all you have to do is win. I mean, I put it out there. It's your fault you didn't win.
All I
Shane,
know
gave
is
it away.
Thursday
You had
morning.
the answer all along. That wasn't fair.
I didn't even type that in, just so you
Yeah,
know.
you were a relative of the panel.
He's actually
No.
sleeping with one of the ladies on the
Yeah. Yeah, of course he's gonna win.
Exactly.
panel.
Just one. Just one until Moonshiners. Someone's getting her birthday present.
She
Just
might
so
want to
you
return
know.
it and see if she could get something better.
Hey,
Oh.
listen, what I'm gonna give her is unreturnable. Nightmares.
Well, are you talking STDs now or what?
Oh,
Welcome to
that's
Shane's
funny.
Crab House.
That's good right there.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you tell Pablo that I need to pick his brain on that
Yeah,
website.
I did already, and he said that's fine. He's a real nice guy.
So it worked this afternoon and I was making shirts. I don't have the backs done yet, but so the other shirts that I did with the flying flamingo, oh, that one's blank.
Well, I like that one. That one's called Imagine.
Yeah,
hey, Jade.
check this out. Mm,
Jade,
That
I got
looks
a
good.
shirt idea.
I didn't see it.
hang on. I'm trying to be amazing.
Whoa. So does Shane have to wear the girls just want to fly shirt?
Eric
I would-
said he would
dude, I
wear
already
that.
told
He
her.
doesn't want to wear a big flamingo on his chest.
I really don't care. I will support your channel no matter what. But
Yeah.
Jade, I have an idea for that shirt right there.
What?
It should say, "Boys want to watch, girls just want to fly."
Oh,
That's pretty good.
That is good.
okay.
I know.
Yeah.
My new
I
other
know.
logo and saying, oh, come on.
I like it.
I love the flamingo wearing the flamingo float. It's fleeing from fantastic.
So I got a couple girl ones and one of these is going to be Krista's and I got to finish it, but I thought the black and white looked pretty cool. So,
Jade, she really likes a shirt with a plunging neckline. So if you can go ahead and take some scissors to that.
that's what this one is.
No, that's not low enough.
Oh, good Lord.
It's not plungy enough.
And then I got to get one made for Angela and maybe if Tony will wear one and get one out to them. I might have to just go to Vegas. Eric, can we go to Vegas?
We already tried to.
Hey, why you BSing? Me and Krista have wanted to go to Vegas for a very long time. And at any point, somebody offers to take us, help us out, like with the showing us around, we'll be there, just so you know.
And plane
bet they would.
tickets.
No. I can get there. I can support myself. I can stay for myself. I just want locals to show us around. That's
Well, we're
it.
not rich like you though, Shane.
Oh my God.
I
With the
could
freaking of the
offer. I
Eiffel
could offer
Tower.
to not go there.
What, Mark?
I tell you what, if I go there and I'm hanging out, I'm staying at the house. I'm staying at Angela and Tony's house. I will move
Hold on.
right in.
Angela, we can go out.
Hey, if I'm going, Mark's going, and his wife is going, and we're all gonna go hit the town. I don't gamble, but if we can do like the buffets, because I'm fat, and some bars and hang out, that'd be all right with me.
I want to go to that ice bar.
Hey, apparently
were-
Angela just someone hit Angela's oath or the yes spot because she said yes, yes, yes.
Talking to
So-
me.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Shane, the buffets aren't what they used to be, man.
No.
We missed out on that.
Yep.
Well,
I went out there.
Hey.
We went out there not long ago for about a week, and we ate at decent restaurants, but nothing crazy. And I mean, lunch would cost you $100.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I was so sick and tired of being there. And I mean, we stayed in a gorgeous hotel and had fun. But I mean, of course you can't get coffee in the morning and you have to order it, and coffee, costs you $30 in the morning. And I mean, it was that way for a freaking week. I'm not kidding.
What's
We
it
don't-
cost
we
in
don't-
the afternoon?
Yeah.
Probably $30 again. I know that we got like we got room service one night. I got a hamburger. She got like a club sandwich, fries, a Coke and water, and it was 80 something bucks.
Holy
And I mean,
crap.
I'm not kidding. I have no use for it at all.
If we go,
Wait
it's
a minute.
2 nights, never more than 2 nights. That's our limit. But now we went when they opened back up after they shut down for COVID temporarily. We got round trip tickets from Charlotte for like $86 a piece. That was round trip nonstop.
Wow.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
unlike
the only reason we
unlike
went. They were
everybody
just
else,
opening back up.
I get to fly, I work for the airlines, so I get to fly out there for free, so I got that,
Yeah.
is great. But
Well,
I
you
mean,
know we're
got
your
for a week.
family now.
the price that everything was out there was insane.
Mark said for 3.5 lunches, I could buy me a new prop.
Yeah, no joke. And if you fly like me, you got to keep that in mind.
I like walking downtown with the light show and what's the last golden
Golden Nugget.
nugget, and then is that the end one? And then they always had like these shrimp cocktails like in the Sunday dishes
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the big shrimp. Those were so good.
Oh, and Circus
Hey, Mark.
Circus.
They were like 99 cents, Mark.
Well, Mark, you should have just ate all the shrimp cocktail.
Apparently
Yeah,
so.
sound like you could.
And then you drink
Hey,
for free
Mark.
when you gamble.
Yeah, and I
Hey,
don't
Mark.
gamble. Yes.
Mark, Angela asked, where did you go and
And
stay?
Hang on, I got to ask the wife because I have no idea.
Obviously at a hotel that we don't go to.
Yeah, I can tell you there's no
Yeah.
Motel 6s in the whole town. Hey, where
I
did
ain't
we
going.
stay in Vegas?
Yeah, I can recommend the Venetian.
Yeah, that's where we stayed, was the Venetian. It was nice. They were
We were
white-
at
they
the
were-
Win.
The
Oh,
what?
the win.
Like Winn-Dixie?
No.
Wish it had been
Definitely not.
Winn-Dixie because
God damn it, Will.
I did get to drive a Lamborghini when I was there, so that was cool.
Wow.
That was cheaper than the supper.
It was probably
Yeah,
about the same price as dinner.
No, hold
Oh,
on.
so
I
you
mean,
paid
it
Why
to
is
was,
this-
it
drive
was
one?
nice. What's that?
I was under
You
the
paid to drive one?
I was under.
Yeah,
It
my
was-
wife. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Mark. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Answer the question.
My wife rented me one as a gift or whatever.
How neat.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I was under the impression that hotels and stuff where they were fairly cheap unless you went
Yeah.
to like.
Yeah, they were in the 80s.
Yeah, they used to be.
Krista, we ain't going to no Vegas, girl.
Yeah, Vegas is
No,
off the list.
listen, I lived in Las Vegas for 3 years. I went to the Stratosphere on like a Tuesday night at like 8 o'clock. It was $24 at the Stratosphere. So
For dinner?
no, for a room to
Oh,
stay the night.
For a
wow.
room. Good old days.
All right.
I mean, that was
Hey, I don't.
2011.
Okay.
I know we went down to the buffet at the hotel and the brunch was, $130 a head.
Holy shit.
Head?
And you didn't no, you're missing the point. That's what it cost. Just for the brunch part, not that.
No. Hold on. $130 per person to eat.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. And I just,
No.
give me Jimmy John's. I'm good to go for $8.
You found a friend.
Jimmy John's right on.
Yeah, both of you guys have the same motto in the bedroom. Freaky Fest. Got it. Moving on.
Whatever. Gets the job done.
Hey, Angela said that she can show us how to do Vegas cheap. So wouldn't she be surprised if we all showed up sometime?
What about the cat house?
I
What?
brought mine with me.
It's called,
Actually, mine
it's
took
called
me
the bunny
with her.
ranch, not the cat house. It's the bunny ranch.
The Bunny Ranch. That
Oh.
was it.
That's it.
Oh my God, you guys remember that show on HBO, The Bunny Ranch? Oh
It's
my
still
God,
on.
that is just weird. That is weird.
Have HBO.
Well,
He does.
Apparently.
No, I used to. No, I used to.
Do you have Dr.
So-
Ruth too?
it's right after Taxi Cab Confessions.
Dude, I used to love that show too.
.com.
But the
Right.
dude, that Bunny Ranch thing, I couldn't imagine walking in there and all these. So, all right, I'll give you guys
Yeah,
a
you
little
could.
hint about myself.
You can imagine it.
No, seriously, I don't do good with aggressive women. Like women that like come on to me, I can't. I'm done. Like I'm no good with that. Like my wife is
You
super
didn't find
shy
Leah.
and everything.
Yeah, how
No,
often
I'm
does
too-
that happen, Shane?
All it never.
Leah was all over you that day.
Dude, I can't. I don't know what it is. Like women that come on strong is just. It's not for me. But like my wife is super shy. You got to kind of like talk to her a little bit. She just but whatever. I can't imagine walking into a place, literally handing over 3 weeks worth of paychecks, and going, "Oh, I'll pick you." Like it doesn't work for me. It would not. No, I can't do it. It's just no. I'm all right.
Everybody else is staying
Just-
quiet.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Shane.
Like seriously, if we weren't live on YouTube right now and we were behind the scenes or whatever,
And not
I'm
on
telling you,
video.
I don't honestly think a guy for me, like my type of personality, I could not walk in and just say, "Here's $500 for whatever," and go through with it. I could not. It's just that's not my thing.
That's
It's
probably a
not
good
my
thing.
thing. I like to spend $500 over a couple dinners, and then hope at the end of it that the girls likes me enough, like Krista, that will have a relationship.
Open mouth, insert foot.
Hey, I don't want to pay for it up front. I want to gamble. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to spend a couple dinners and then we're going to go, have a couple nice walks through the park, on the beach, and then maybe something happens. But
Hey guys, speaking of dinner, I gotta run because mine is ready.
oh, your neighbor's food's done? You got to go pick it up?
No, it's Meals on Wheels.
Who made
That's
it?
terrible.
What are you having tonight?
Hamburger,
What
I think.
apparently whatever the church delivers.
Yeah, right.
At 10 o'clock at night.
All right, so
Oh,
Krista's
man.
in the background here. You guys can't see her because the filter's on.
Good night, Will.
Krista,
Good night, guys. Had fun.
Good night, Will.
Yeah, we'll see you.
good night, Will.
Good
Shane, let me
night.
stop you there, man. I gotta go clock back in and go back to work.
Thanks for joining
All
us.
right.
We'll see you guys.
Yes,
maybe
sir.
Join us again sometime.
All right, guys. See you.
All right.
Bye.
All right, so I'm going to ask Krista. She's in the background. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay,
Okay.
Krista, what would be my type of person, a woman, an aggressive woman or a shy woman?
Oh God, this is tricky because I'm gonna go with aggressive, but you married a shy.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I would say Hispanic, but you didn't give me that option.
I'm trying to
All right,
figure
she's
out
been-
why did he prefer woman?
I don't
Whatever.
get your question then, I guess.
So if a woman comes on to me that's
Oh, you
aggressive,
hate that, yeah.
okay, thank
Yeah,
you, Jesus
sorry,
Christ.
Sorry.
Go have some beers. I'll see you later.
Okay,
Thanks.
bye.
Thanks for-
Bye.
Crawl behind the couch.
Krista, don't leave me.
Oh, she's it's Friday. Let's just say she's in a rare form.
Hey,
Oh
Jade.
my God.
Yes.
After your show the other night, Michelle's mom, who I'm guessing is older than all of us, sent me a message that she thinks she won a cup, from the show for knowing where Michelle was born. And then Michelle shot me a text real quick saying, just send her a cup and I'll pay you for it. And I told her, don't worry about it. It's all good. I'll send her a cup anyways. But that was cute.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
So
fun.
Michelle is.
I'm Michelle's dad and I'm looking for a shirt, a gray
Hey,
one.
you're out of luck.
Ah,
You can wear a flamingo
I
one.
will tell you that at Bad Apples, her being parked next to us and the interactions that I had with her, I could hang out with that chick day in, day out. Like, she's freaking awesome, really nice person. How she knows Mark is only because of work. But I watching her on the show, my wife's like, dude, you love her, don't you? I was like, her personality is freaking awesome. I just thought she was like, I went over and I was like, hey, do you mind if I look at your camper? She's like, long as you're not here when I lock the doors. I was like, that makes sense. And then Chris is like, hey, come on over and use the outdoor shower for the dishes if you want. And every time I turn around, she's over there washing a dish. I'm like, girl, you think this water's for free? She's like, your wife said I could, so leave me alone. I was like, yep, I could hang out with her. She's not a snooty.
She probably checked the shower and checked under the bed before she locked the door.
No, you don't have to worry about that part, but I do love her personality. I absolutely think that I mean, she like she said, she's one of the, like the guys or whatever. I was like, hey, I don't want to say something that offends you. And she's like, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. I was like, challenge accepted. She's like, all right. And I was like, oh shit, I don't know what to say now. I got shut down.
Did you see, I don't know if y'all are friends of hers online or whatever, but her and Mike are flying her plane up to Oshkosh, and they got an oil leak, and it was spraying oil on the windshield, and they wound up having to find the closest airport, which was a corn farmer that had a private strip, and they landed there. The guy helped them fix it and had oil, had everything they needed. And, they wound up being a day late to get to Oshkosh, but everything went great.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it wasn't carbon fiber this time on her windshield? Remember she told the story during wind.
Yep. Yeah, this one was actually a fitting cracked and sprayed oil.
I told her she was coming to my home state, so I told her, I said, hey, we're having my big birthday party tomorrow at the house. I said, hey, you could just fly over to TKE Tomahawk and come celebrate with us for a little while, because it would probably be about an hour, maybe an hour flight by airplane, if that. I mean, I don't know, with a little plane like that, how much faster it would be than a car.
Well, yeah, straight line helps a lot. Yeah.
So she didn't respond.
Yeah, me personally, I know everybody talks about it and loves it, but I personally never want to go there, and I don't have any interest in trying to fly there. That is just too many people and too much chaos, for me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. That's a little too crazy for me. I don't mind a little crazy. That's why I'm friends with Jade. But that's just extra. That's just extra, dude. I can't do it.
I would like to be there to see the new arrhythmia what team, the
Aristocrat.
PPG team with Kyle Mooney.
Paradigm.
Yeah, it's not them, but it's Michigan. What are they? What's the name?
Arrhythmic cats.
Arrhythmic Cats, no.
Arrhythma paramotors.
Alexis Quintana is on the team, Kyle Mooney, Allie, Todd Skandrick, Mike Cotter from Michigan that we met at the Michigan fly-in. The guy
He's
that
a
we
nice
bought,
guy.
the guy that we bought our Parajets from down in Illinois. He's on my Michigan fly-in video. So they're all on the team and they do like, they were practicing one day. I was watching one of the videos and they were doing smoke. They've got smoke bombs or whatever tied to their feet in different colors. Be kind of cool to watch that. So.
At least if you lose your shoe, it's easy to find.
Right.
later.
No, I don't think the shoe would fall off after I saw like Mike Cotter that day up in Michigan where they were kind of doing a formation thing with the smoke and the duct tape, the smoke bombs right to their feet.
Yeah, no. So Mark, did you have anything to do with welding any part of that fitting that was leaking on Michelle's plane?
Negative.
Negative.
Okay.
Ghost Rider.
Just checking.
Yeah, it was not me.
I did want to ask, I did want to ask the question, but I understand, Mark, what you guys should do for work, and I know there's a line, and I was just gonna ask her, jokingly, of course, have you ever, as a pilot, got on a plane and realized that Mark may have welded any part of this plane that shows concern?
You should have asked her that. That would have been cute. Yeah. But whatever I weld on the plane, there's a good chance I only welded on one of the two engines, and every plane we have can fly on one.
Well,
So
I
long
thought
as
you were
it
going to say it
doesn't-
was a food tray.
So long as it doesn't, no, I only weld on engines. But
Ooh.
so long as it doesn't self-destruct on takeoff, you only need one.
Right. Yeah, dude, that work that you do and that whole that fascinates me. Today, so I don't solder very often. Matter of fact, last time I soldered anything was like 14 years ago. So I got called to a job to do today, which is outside of my normal stuff that I'm required to do. And yeah, I spent most of the day trying to solder up a 3/4 inch coupling to a piece of pipe that would not solder up. And no kidding, I'm like, I wonder if Mark ever has these kind of days. Literally was my thought process as I could not. So I'm almost out of a whole roll of flux, and it's all on the ground below me. And I'm still trying to just heat it up to get it. Just take it. And it never worked out. So I ended up having to go get some other parts and pieces and replace it and restart over and all this other good stuff. But I did literally think, I wonder if Mark has these kind of days as I'm trying to get this solder into its place.
On those days, you just remember that it pays by the hour.
Yeah. This week has been horrible at work, just so you know. I can't remember the last time I had a week of crappy work, and it started seriously Monday morning and ended 2:30 this afternoon. It was one thing after another, day by day. It was just, I'm glad this week's over. My supervisor actually came up to me today and he's like, you doing all right? I was like, hell no. I was like, I actually had to earn my paycheck this week, made up for some of the stuff I didn't do last week. He's like, yeah, I've seen your work orders. He's like, sucks, doesn't it? And I was like, yeah, major. So, and I sent, I think I sent you, Mark, and I sent Eric one of my jobs that I was doing. That
was a big one.
That ain't no, yeah, that's no joke. Here's the best part. So the boom truck broke, extended all the way up. Had to call a mechanic out to fix that. And after I got that fixed, my partner had to leave because he had a half day. The two guys that came to help us that are from a different department, they were dying for lunch, so they left, and I was stuck doing all of that by myself. The picture I sent you was with no one in the photo because there was no one there. Yeah, it was interesting, but I got it done. It's done now, and I've had 3 other jobs just like that one. After that,
Nice. Yeah.
So you said you're going flying tomorrow, Shane?
yes, I get up at my first. I should say my first alarm clock goes off at 4:55, and then I get out of bed at 4:05 or 5:05, and I am usually out the door 20 minutes later, roughly, and then I'm set up and ready to fly at 6 o'clock.
Mm.
It's about a 32-minute drive from my house to Sebastian Airport.
We're actually
And
staying
then
home this weekend.
You're what?
We're actually staying home this weekend because we're having my birthday party tomorrow. So just laying.
Now, if Eric, I will tell you, if Eric gave me the 411, Krista and I may or may not have found plane tickets to fly up there, but I didn't get no info on this birthday party, just so you know. What a surprise that would have been.
That would have.
I would have showed up in my mankini and just walked right through the house.
Coco would have been barking at you.
I
No,
will not be
the dog.
flying tomorrow because I am propless, not topless, propless.
That's all right. Eric had to go to the camper this morning at the other end of the driveway and
Shut the hell up.
to go get shorts. And he walked out there with his shoes, shirt, and his underwear on. Ah.
Nothing hotter than whitey tighties. You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, wife beater, some rubber boots, whitey tighties, and a
Right.
wife beater shirt. Literally
Yep.
is just. Oh, Jade, how did you control yourself?
He didn't see that part on Facebook.
So was he on the Segway?
No, he was walking actually. That would have been funny if he was on the Lumo. Huh?
No.
Because then he would have fell.
Oh, how do you get road rash off of that?
Yeah. He's ignoring us.
I'm not, I'm just,
Eric's a party pooper.
Yes.
I am.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm looking at the clock and my beer, and it's almost out. My clock isn't almost out, but yeah, I want to get going in the morning. And well,
Mark, are you working this
Whew.
weekend?
No, my folks are coming up here tomorrow to bring me back the camper. They
Oh.
took it and had the interior changed.
Okay.
why was
So-
okay?
How come?
Go ahead,
Well,
Mark.
what?
I don't know. I don't know why your wife won't stay in that camper. I seriously don't.
I'm not kidding. I mean, this is all just true stories. I took her camping at a Coachman Somerset, which is a 34-foot fifth wheel from Coachman with a super slide and a bedroom slide. And, to me, it was a really fancy fifth wheel, high end everything. And we came back from camping and she's like, yeah, that's not for me. I don't want to do that anymore. So then we went and hung out with my buddy, and he's a NASCAR driver, and we hung out with him at the racetrack in his coach. And then we left there, and she said, if we get a camper like his, I would probably like camping more. Yeah, it's a 3-axle tradition, 750 grand. It's like, yeah, you think? Cost as much as our house.
Your NASCAR buddy.
Yes, ma'am. What's
She
that?
said, "Who is your NASCAR?" She said, "Who is your NASCAR buddy?"
She said, what if we had a camper like that, wouldn't you like camping more? I'm hung up with the prices on these things. I mean, we've been looking the last month or so. But I'm really stuck on it because insurance is going to be like $250 a month, and to pay to store it indoors is $350 a month. So we're up to $600 a month, not even talking about buying or using the camper, just $600 a month just to pay insurance and keep it parked indoors. And by the time you put that with a real camper payment, you're talking about, $2,000 or $3,000 a month, somewhere up there.
I told you my parents have theirs for sale. Tiffin, 45 footer.
Yeah, I know, but it's too new for me. I can't afford that. There's one that I've been kind of waiting on a price. It's a 45-foot American Eagle that a race buddy of mine has. And I don't know, we'll see. It's 500 horsepower. It's a nice coach with 4 slides. But I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Who's your NASCAR friend?
Reed Sorensen. He's from Peachtree City, and I spotted for him all the way up to the Busch Series.
Nice.
And then I had the opportunity to go with him, and I turned it down because it's just too much away from home. And I went to work for another kid named Matt Hawkins out of North Georgia. And he was super talented and passed away, at 21 years old. And then after that, I quit. It's too much.
Was it an accident with racing or what?
No. 21 years old, only child to a multimillionaire dad. That's a real humble, nice man. And that kid and his race cars were everything. And an accidental gunshot screwing around, and he killed himself on accident playing around. And so anyways, that means a lot to me still. That's been 12 years ago or so, but oh well.
I had that happen to a high school buddy of mine. Him and his friend were screwing around, and he was talking to his girlfriend on the phone, and his buddy just thought it was going to be funny and pulled the trigger and shot him while he's talking to his girlfriend on the phone. So we were freshmen in high school.
Yeah. This kid was his 21st birthday. And actually he shot himself accidentally, of course, on his parents' anniversary.
Oh.
And it is just, everything about it was incredible. I mean, he was, even the kid, he won his very first, I spotted for him ever since he got into a big car. But we won our very first Hooters Pro Cup race. And then we went to the ARCA series with our own in-house race cars, not buying a ride.
Mm-hmm.
And he won his very first ARCA race at Iowa, and first person to ever do that. And anyways, they had just signed a new deal. He was going to drive a NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series truck, and all that went bye-bye.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was rough. It was just a friend of mine. I couldn't imagine it, like Shane knows. I can't imagine it for family,
Right.
That's a whole nother level.
It does suck.
Yeah, I know that's right. That's the last couple times you've had your truck in the background, and I have no idea what's in your head, but I miss your, like your wing in the background and stuff like that. That's better than your truck.
I
What
agree.
about now?
Yeah, I was watching it a minute ago when I was talking. Yeah, I like that stuff a lot better than your truck.
Well, these pictures won't. They're like crop top heavy or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
so you don't even know you can't even see who the guy is in the red shirt, which is Adam Sandler, and then there's David Spade. This is on the set of the movie The Do-Over. Gage
That's
actually got to
awesome.
meet Adam Sandler. But yeah, there was a whole. I got a whole. Whoopsie! I'm back, bitches. I got a whole bunch of these pictures, but they won't show up correctly on here. I don't know why. Here's Luz Guzman, but you can barely see him now. We got to meet the whole cast. I mean, at one point while we were there, Gage disappeared, and I was like, "Hey, where's our son at?" And they're like, hey, Adam Sandler's like, "Oh, he's in my trailer." I'm like, he's what?
That is awesome.
Like he's like, "Oh yeah, he went to go meet our dog or whatever." So Jonathan, the one like on Waterboy, Jonathan's the one that always makes his eyes go cross or outward. Him and Gage took off and they went and hung out in Adam's trailer, his private trailer, by the way.
Yeah,
and,
that is so cool.
Actually, I don't know if I told you guys the story about that day or whatever. So Gage was diagnosed with cancer, and somewhere along the way we had a bucket list thing. So he wanted to skydive, and a friend of mine bought his skydive ticket for that day. We didn't tell him. I told him we were going to go pick up a smoker, and we pulled up to Sebastian Airport. News was there, and as embarrassing as my son was to me all the time, he gets out of the car and the cameras run up to him, and they're like, "Hey, you know what you're doing here today?" And he's like, "No." And they're like, "You're going to go skydiving." His reply on national news was, "Oh shit." I was like, "You can't be cussing on TV."
That's
so
a pretty good response.
literally they fall. Oh yeah, I know, right? So he said he wanted to do it. We were going to do it. So they all followed him and did the whole the going through the safety training and this and that, and then they all followed him out to the plane. We all walked out there with him, and he went up and fell out of the sky and landed, and the news was like right there as soon as he hit the floor or the ground, and he was like, "That was awesome," and said a couple curse words. I'm like, "Stop cussing! Like, you can't cuss on the news."
He gets it from his mom, I swear.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, she does. So somewhere along the way, because we had this thing on Facebook for supporting Gage or whatever, and he said something about wanting to meet. I was like, "What is some of your bucket ideas that you would like to do?" And he's like, "Oh, I'd like to meet Adam Sandler." I was like, "So more reachable stuff, like maybe a unicorn, like a real unicorn, that's possible, but meeting Adam Sandler was not." So Adam, actually, Gage was actually trending on Facebook for quite a while during his battle with cancer, and somewhere along the way, Adam ended up seeing Gage's hashtag or whatever, and called Gage at the hospital room. But Gage couldn't really talk. He had this chemo that he was on really tore up his throat, and he couldn't really talk. So I kind of talked to Adam and explained to him what was going on with Gage and why he couldn't really talk. And Gage was like, "Let me talk to him." So Gage was like literally fighting through the tears just to have a normal conversation, if you will, with him. And then Gage handed me the phone back. He's like, he gave me the "I can't" sign. And I explained to Adam, "I'm really sorry. Thank you for calling, but Gage just can't talk right now. The chemo's tearing his throat up." And I said, thank you for calling, and I hung up. Well, a couple seconds later, the phone rang again, and I was like, I answered it. I'm like, hello. And he's like, hey, it's Adam. I didn't get to say bye to Gage. I was like, what? Okay. Gage, Adam wants to say bye to you. So I put the phone to Gage's ear, and they talked, or Adam said some things or whatever, and then Gage kind of gave me the, he's done thing sign. And a couple of days later, Adam called back to the room, and I talked to him. He's like, hey, if you guys got a chance, we're doing a movie in Georgia, if you'd like to come up, which just literally happened to be happenstance that we were going from Florida to Texas out to MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston. And I was like, well, Savannah is like just a couple 2 hours or so out of our way. Let's go hang out there. So we set up everything. Adam got us a room, and we walked in. Actually, let me see if I can find it real quick. Adam, actually, why don't I just do a screen share? It'd probably come up better, huh? Hold on. Before I do that, let me pull it up and find it here real quick. So Adam got us a room. It was like down in Savannah, Georgia, like this old timey place. It was pretty awesome. All right, let me do screen share. We'll do this. And when we walked into the room, this was on the welcome table, whatever, it's Bryce Hotel. So we actually still have this slate thing or whatever. And
Hey, Shane,
there was a little note.
Shane,
What?
We're seeing all like thumbnails. Can you make it bigger, maybe?
Is this not? Hold on. Let me try again.
Now we see like the whole page of pictures smaller.
Okay, hold on. So I can't do. You see this one?
Okay, yeah. That's good.
Okay, so this is we still have this slate rock thing that they did, but they wrote this all out in chocolate. Like Adam really did go above and beyond. And then let me see if I can move this out of the way so it's not in my way. And then this is when we first got there. Oh. It never fails. It never fails, dude. I had to go to the bathroom. We were sitting there forever. No one was there. And then as soon as I come back, this is what I get to see right here. Adam already met Gage, and then David Spade came out and said hi to Gage. And so that's Lou Gutzman. Yeah. And it was funny too, because Adam's like, I'm so sorry you guys had to show up today, because this is like the worst scenes you guys could come into a movie for. I'm like, what are you talking about? So if you ever seen the movie The Do-Over, there's like a sex scene thing or whatever. And that scene was going on, and they were filming it, and we were literally sitting right there watching the whole thing. It was kind of weird or whatever. So there's David's, I'm sorry. Oh my God, why did I just draw a blank? Where's Krista? Why am I drawing a blank on him? He's like freaking awesome too, by the way. Nick, why am I drawing a blank on him? Who is this again?
Who's who?
This.
Oh, it's Nick
Swanson. Nick Swanson. I don't know why I just drew a blank on him. Totally. They're all freaking down to earth kind of people. Like it literally is just.
Jonathan's the one who took.
Yeah, Jonathan. So this is actually inside of Adam Sandler's personal trailer.
Yes.
I love that they're rocking his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Adam Sandler wore that shirt on Michael and what is it?
It's Kelly Ripa.
Kelly Ripa and Michael in the morning or whatever.
Really?
To promote this show. He seriously wore this shirt, and as he's doing the interview, he would nonchalantly put his hands up and point to his shirt.
Oh,
and just kind of like,
because I loved him before.
Yeah.
No, he went above and beyond.
He does nice things and doesn't want it recognized.
Yeah.
So he does a lot of things that we don't know. Oh, that's Jonathan.
Yeah, this
The
is
guy with the
Jonathan.
crazy eyes.
Who
Yeah.
took who took Gage to Adam's trailer to play with Adam's dog?
Yeah.
Like seriously, I'm like,
Go back to
What?
that picture. Go back to that picture so I could show Joni that one. Hang on a second.
and this is not a real tattoo. This was just a tattoo, fake tattoo for the movie on Adam's arm.
Which we didn't know what the movie was about.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. How ironic this movie is that we didn't know what it was about. We never heard of it. Didn't know
Yeah.
anything they were making the movie. This movie is about Adam. His character has cancer and
It's thyroid cancer.
thyroid cancer is what
Which
Gage
cancer
had.
we thought he had,
Right.
but he didn't
So
before he was diagnosed.
like
Okay, fine.
like this whole thing is just like it was just weird how the movie and Gage and Adam met. And the best part is after we met Adam, he called Gage almost every day to just see how he's doing. Like I'm like, dude, don't you have like things to do? Like, aren't you running a movie set and stuff like that? He's like, yeah, but Gage is. He told Gage we got there the night that we got there, they were doing a club scene, and he's like, I wish I knew you guys were here. I'd have had Gage in the movie, dancing in the background or whatever. I was like, really? So there's Jonathan. This is us on set. And it was funny because my son, whatever reason, decided to have this Viking ring thing. I don't know what it was about, but Adam had some big ring on his finger, and for the movie, and Gage just thought it was freaking awesome. So they're showing rings. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I can show here. I'll show you this video. It's this one right here. I don't know if I didn't optimize. I don't think I did volume. Let me start over here. So when I was telling you that Adam would send Gage random whatevers. All right, hold on. Let's do share sounds video. So we were going to, this is outside of MD Anderson, and Gage was in a wheelchair because he really wasn't able to walk very well at this point. And it was going downhill. So Krista was holding on to his wheelchair, let go of his wheelchair, and then Gage come by doing this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. So I send that to Adam, right? Just as a, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what Adam sends back. Are you ready for this? And my reply to him is, don't you have anything better to do? And then this is Gage being goofy with SpaghettiOs on his head. Oh, he found this sign. He found this sign on the side of the road. It says, thank you all. Thank you all, people who care enough to give. God bless. God bless you all. Anything helps. He found that, and he was so. This was actually. This was just a couple days before he couldn't walk anymore. They're not in order necessarily. This is us on set. Oh, it was freaking awesome, dude. I mean, the whole thing is just. I couldn't ask. Actually, Gage couldn't ask for a better ending, if you will. I mean, the kid literally had unbelievable support, and it was just awesome. Now, so Gage met Adam, and 30 days later, Gage passed. So on the morning of Gage passing, the doctors took us into the room, which, by the way, never go into that room when the doctors say go in that room. Shit happens. So I actually called Adam and said, hey, they're going to let Gage go. He's awake. He understands everything that's happening. You know, if you want to say bye to him, now is the time to say it. Gage had a trach in, so he couldn't talk, but he could write on a dry eraser board. And he said bye to Adam and stuff. And Adam, you know, was just head over heels for Gage. He absolutely loved Gage. And so we end up hanging up, and then coming around, I don't know, maybe October time, I get a call from Adam inviting us to his holiday party for me, Kaylee, and Krista. And he's like, dude, I'll get you plane tickets. I'll get you a hotel room. You know, everything's taken care of. I was like, no. I was like, I would love to come to your holiday party. I said, but we will not take your money. I said, we'll pay for our own room. We'll pay for our own flights. You know, everything's, you know, I'm sure you got enough to deal with instead of worrying about us. And he kind of wasn't happy about that. I guess he's not used to being told no or whatever, but I pay my own way. You know, that's how my family is. And we went out there, and this dude gave us VIP tickets. There was only 100 out of 1,500 people that showed up at this event. Only 100 people had VIP tickets, and Krista and I and Kaylee were 3 of the 100. And we could go anywhere. We can go backstage. There was all kind of people there. There was, for some of you guys that don't know, that might not be old enough, Vanilla Ice was there, Downtown Judy Brown. Who's the singer of, oh my God, she's gonna murder my face. Gene Simmons kept bumping into me with his hot ass wife and apologizing. I was like, dude, it's cool, bro. Like, I'm okay with you bumping into me. Now, if your wife bumped into me, that's a different ballgame. We'll be fine with that too. My wife's like, holy shit, she's hot as hell. I'm like, oh no, right? There were. So what he does every year with all the movies that he makes, all the people that are in his movies get invites. So there were my daughter, who was bored because she didn't know who anybody was, and all of a sudden seen Taylor Lautner and then got excited. There was all kind of people there, but it's all paid for. You don't even tip. You go up, get a beer, get food, whatever. You don't tip anybody. It's all free. And then at the end of it, Adam pays everything. Yeah, Adam pays for everything, and then the tip and everything's included with all the stuff that he does. Dude, they had karaoke. I don't even know how to explain the setup. It was like almost like a spider web of buildings. You had a main building where Adam and all the concert was going on, and then they kind of filtered out to different little sidewalks that went to little buildings. You had ice skating, bowling, there was karaoke, there was a food court thing. It was crazy. Problem is, I've never experienced this in my life because we never traveled outside of really the Eastern time frame. We got there the night before the party. We got there about 11 o'clock at night. I went to bed. I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning because, well, at home, it's like 7 o'clock. Well, I've been up since 3 a.m. their time. It becomes midnight their time, which is like 3 o'clock in the morning for me at home, or 4 o'clock. I'm exhausted. I'm like, all I want to do is go home, go back to the hotel, go to sleep. And Chris is like, but there's all these people here. And I'm like, me and Kaylee are like laying over on the corner, like, dude, we're done. So yeah, we got a ride to and from there from Adam, and every now and then I'll get a text message from Adam showing me like he's on some some beautiful beach, and he's like, hey, how's work going? I'm working today. And I'm like, you're an asshole, just so you know. And I show him a picture of like what I sent you, Mark. And he's like, well, let me know if you need anything. I'm like, I need a beach scenery with my own eyes, not looking through the phone. But
well, he's incredibly loyal. You know, his movies are, you know, like that crazy dumb comedy, whatever it is. That's right up my alley.
I know Gage and I absolutely loved Adam
Yeah.
Sandler way before this.
Yep, me
but I-
too. And it's so funny because
So
I can barely remember my own name, but I can quote every line of all his
yeah,
movies because I've seen
yeah,
them, 20 times each. And you could tell he's loyal because
yeah,
look at his cast. It's the same people. He keeps his same, people tight.
yeah. He I will tell you. I wish I could find it real quick. So oh man, I don't even know how to. So after Gage passed, Adam talked to Gage or whatever, and then Gage passed. We get to this party. Every person that was on set for the do-over in Georgia, we did not approach anybody. This entire cast came up one at a time, individually, whatever, during the concert or the event or whatever, and all said their condolences about Gage and things that they absolutely loved about meeting Gage. And dude, that right there was like, I don't know, that was the thing that got me the most. That like, no one was around each person that came up. We happened to run into them, and they're like, "Oh shit, hey." Like, holy shit, I'm so sorry about Gage. This and that. Everybody knew. I mean, when Gage left there, the entire cast, they picked us up in a van and then took us back to the hotel in a van. Well, as we were leaving the van or whatever from the van, the entire set came out to say bye to Gage, which was flipping awesome. But yeah, he is truly a really nice guy, and I mean, his wife Jackie, which I don't know if Mark, I don't know if you know this, but his wife is in all of his movies with some like off the wall, like she may be a cash register. His kids are in almost all of his movies.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Sonny, and I can't remember his other daughter's name. Yeah, if you go back through like oh my god, I totally forgot to tell you guys this. You're gonna love this story. Okay, so I'm on my best behavior because we're around people that are movie stars, right? So Adam sits Gage down next to the guy that's watching 17 screens, and there's all different camera angles, and they're doing live, like quiet on the set, click, and everybody shuts the hell up because, well, it costs money to run these films. So Gage has got his little headphones on, and he's watching the monitors, and Adam comes out and asks Gage, what'd you think about that shot? My son tells this man, that shot doesn't work for me. I'm like, what? Shut the cancer ain't gonna kill you, boy. I'm gonna. I was like, shut up. Come to find out. So in the movie The Do-Over, Adam's sitting on the couch with a girl that he just picked up from a bar. That girl is actually his wife in real life. It's Jackie. There is a shadow behind her with Jackie, a plant, and then the shadow on the wall, and it looks like devil ears from the plant. And Gage picks it out, and Adam moved the plant out of the way and changed the whole shot because of Gage. I was like, shut up! Like, what is wrong with you? You don't know nothing about making movies.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, Adam would. Another awesome thing. Gage we're all sitting in directors' chairs. Krista, Gage, and myself. Kaylee wanted Gage to go and do this by himself, so she wasn't a distraction or whatever. Wanted Gage to enjoy himself. So Krista spills a little bit of soda, tiny little bit of soda on his jeans. Adam notices that Krista spilled some soda on his jeans. Adam stands up and says, someone get Gage a napkin. Hurry. No one moved quick enough. Adam took off running, comes back with napkins, and starts patting Gage's leg to dry his pants. I'm like, dude, first of all, it's old ass jeans. It's just some soda. And why the hell are you running to go get Gage napkins? God's honest truth. That is 100% what happened. And it was crazy. It was freaking entire. So Gage needed to rest like 23 hours of the day. We were there for over 8 hours, and finally I literally had to say, Adam, we have to go. Gage is miserable, but he won't leave because, you know, he's having a great time. I said, but we got to get him some rest for the drive tomorrow. So we went back to the hotel room, which I didn't know that the whole entire cast was at the hotel room. Our next door neighbor was Nick Swanson. So as we go out to the foyer, or out to the middle area, outdoors, whatever, we're all laying there like on the outdoor furniture, just kind of hanging out, talking. And Nick comes up and he's like, Gage, dude, you're freaking awesome. You know, sits down, has a talk. He's like, man, I got to get up early in the morning. He's like, I got about 10 minutes to spend with you. And then I'm going to go get a drink at the bar. And then I'm going to bed. Well, about 45 minutes later, he goes and gets a drink at the bar, takes his drink back to his hotel room, and goes to sleep. The next morning, we're all getting ready to leave, and I say we all, me, Krista, and Kaylee, or Gage, are leaving, and we run into Nick, and he's like, "Dude, let me carry your bag, Gage." I'm like, I was carrying his bag, like it. The whole entire cast, all of those folks are just unbelievably amazing people. I mean, it just, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I guarantee.
I couldn't say
I
anything about any
guarantee.
of it.
Normally, you know, a lot of those, you know, Hollywood type big money people are not that way, but that's good people.
And did you know Adam and Jennifer Aniston are friends from like childhood?
Oh, really? No.
Yeah, they're like brother and sister to each other. They literally are like. I was like, any chance you could pull that up in here for the set, because now I would be ahead over you. Just so you know. Oh my God. She
I
looks
hope
just
he
like,
told
you
you.
know.
I hope he told
What?
you this ain't about you, big boy.
Oh, I know. It was all about Gage. And they literally on set, they'll have a company come in and full cater breakfast. And as soon as breakfast is over, they have another company come in and full cater lunch. And in between lunch and dinner, they have like another company come in and full-time snack bar setup. Like, it's like, how in the hell anybody would ever lose weight on set is impossible, because it was just food after food after food. There's just, I mean, that day was for Gage. Gage literally crawled into the camp, or into the trailer, or the van, and we were driving home, and he's like, I'm in so much, or back to the hotel room, he's like, I'm in so much pain, but I had so much I had so much fun. What are you doing, Blondie? Oh shit. But yeah, it was a phenomenal, just absolutely phenomenal time for him. The next morning, his, I don't know what you call it, personal assistant or whatever, met us at the hotel room. We went and had breakfast, and then headed to whatchamacallit, to Houston. We get to Louisiana, right? Adam calls and he's like, hey, what's going on with Gage? I was like, here's Gage, you can talk to him. So you know, you got Little Nicky, the movie Little Nicky.
Yeah.
And Gage just got done eating chicken of some sort, whatever. I can't remember what it was. And Adam's like, oh yeah, I like chicken. And Gage is like, well, I thought you would like, and I can't remember if it was Popeyes or KFC from Little Nicky's, but he does it in Little Nicky's voice. All I hear is Adam on the phone just dying. He's like, Gage is like, I thought you would like KFC. And then Adam, all you hear on the phone is Adam just dying. He's like, holy shit. He's like, where are you when I'm writing my lines? And Gage is like, well, I'm right here. Like, yeah. Call me anytime. It was freaking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So, yeah, that was a man. I tell you what, we got to Houston, and I mean, literally, it just. I stayed there for the first couple weeks, and then Krista we were gonna do off and on, like a couple weeks on, a couple weeks off, switch back and forth. Because at this point, I had already burned through, I want to say, over 500 hours of vacation time and 600 and something hours of vacation time, hours of sick time. And Krista, she only gets like 4 weeks a year or some shit, so she had burned through that in a hurry. So, and we're staying at hotels outside of the hospital, and I think every 10 days it was like $1,200, and it's like week after week after week after week. So we ended up getting into the Ronald McDonald House, and I don't know if you guys know about Ronald McDonald House, but
I've actually stayed in one.
yeah, we ended up getting to the Ronald McDonald House, which thank God it was $25 a night, and it was you have to do like either morning, noon, or night chores, which is kind of like wipe the tables down, sweep the floors, whatever. No big deal. We always pick the afternoon. We picked the afternoon because visiting hours were over, and then we could leave the hospital, leave Gage there to rest, and then we go back and do the chores or whatever. But the tabs on your soda cans,
right?
You can turn those. We have friends of ours that turn those tabs into a recycling company, get the money, and then they write a big check to Ronald McDonald House. They do it every year. They're over like $60,000. They've been doing it for like 20 years out of freaking trash. So literally, they pull the tabs off, put them in a empty milk jug, and they have a competition who can get the most tabs for the year. And that's our thing. Jade, I know you've seen me tear off tabs and set them on the table. It's because we bring them home and we end up giving them for the Ronald McDonald House. But yeah, dude, Ronald McDonald House was like, what's that?
No, we used to do
I was
that too. And I always wondered if that was really a thing. And
well, McDonald's used to actually take the tabs. They don't take the tabs anymore. The reason they take the tabs and not the whole can is because the tab itself is all aluminum. The can has paint on it, so it's not 100% aluminum. So it's a lot easier to just take the tabs.
Yeah, it's clean
aluminum. It's clean aluminum, so they get more money for it. We have, I can't even tell you, in my laundry room, I think we have 4 1-gallon or gallon milk jugs full of tabs. Krista will go. We have a little collector. We call them a collector on top of the fridge here, and then one by the sink. And at work, I got a Folgers coffee grounds thing that I poked a hole in the lid, and it's almost full of just. That one is officially only soda tabs, just so you know, because it's at work. This one, not so much. But yeah, it's I mean, we do it just to help out Ronald McDonald. At the end of it, we came back. We had a balance. Gage just passed, and we went in to ask Ronald McDonald, the director, let him know that Gage had passed and that we were waiting on his remains for cremation. And they said it was going to be almost a week for us to get Gage back. So I went in and I said, hey, I want to pay my bill. I want to explain my situation and wondering if I could stay here or if we could stay here until his remains are recovered. And they're like, oh, you got a $400 bill? Don't worry about it. We'll write it off. And you can save for the next 6 days or whatever on us. And I literally tried to pay them. I was like, here, I have the cash. Here you go. And they're like, no, like literally, worry about this stuff. So we had, I think it was 6 days of literally just wandering around Houston, because at this point we get up at 6 o'clock every morning. We would go walk the 6 blocks to MD Anderson, and then at 6 o'clock at night, we would leave, go to dinner, come back, do our chores or whatever, and then go to sleep. We did this for 6, 7 weeks, nonstop. And now Gage is gone. We don't have to go to the hospital. And what do? I literally was like, that was like the hardest thing. We were planning all the funeral stuff, and Gage had a support page and on Facebook, and there was thousands of people following it. And a lot of people were upset that they couldn't actually make it. Some people were out of the country, out of state. And come to find out, within the first 12 hours of posting his celebration for life, we had over 600 people registered to say they were coming. So we couldn't have it at a funeral home because there's no funeral homes here that were big enough. So we ended up having it at the Civic Center here in our local town that holds over 800 people. And the fire marshal shut down, I think, over 60 people from coming in because they were over capacity at a celebration for life. So as people were saying their condolences and leaving, they were letting people in. And there was over 2,000 people streaming it worldwide during it. Dude, I'll be lucky to have Krista and Kaylee show up at my funeral, more or less. have many people. But yeah, I mean, every time this kid every time he got told that, this treatment didn't work, he's like, okay, no big deal. We'll just figure something else out. Let's go. I mean, his attitude the entire time. Now, this kid ever got a paper cut, you'd think he was dying, literally dying. We took the kids boating one day, and he was told several times not to ride backwards on the tube, and he insisted on riding backwards on the tube. Well, he ended up taking his knee on impact of the water and knocking in 4 of his front teeth. He had braces on, which saved his teeth, but it literally pushed his 4 teeth back into his gum line, his adult teeth with braces back into his gum line. Never even whimpered. Never whimpered. Get a paper cut, you'd think he was dying. Like, you got that mixed up, son. Paper cut, don't whine. 4 teeth, cry like a baby. No, never did. He just took it like a man. But so yeah, that was pretty much that story. I don't know. Sorry, Jade. She's like, I'm not even here no more.
I am here.
Where'd you go?
Yeah,
Where'd you?
I'm here.
she's there.
Yeah, Gage was pretty awesome, dude. And his sister and him were, funny story. About a month after Gage passed, Kaylee comes walking out with a handle, a fifth, a fireball. I said, what's going on here? She goes, oh, Gage hid it in my room because he thought maybe you would look in his room for some alcohol, which never even knew the kid drank. I'm like, why would he be in his room looking for this? And this little tiny girl comes walking out with a handle of freaking fireball. It's like, what? Them two were like freaking peas in a pod, man. They hid each other from us, or hid things from each other, or from us, between the two of them all the freaking time. It was crazy. Then after he passed, she started ratting his ass out because he couldn't defend himself. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why the screen in the one bedroom kept falling out. Well, no, it wasn't. Somebody was sneaking out. Never dawned on me. Never.
It was wore out.
Yeah.
Not falling out. I wish that I could have known him. Just for our relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, he was an awesome kid, dude. He was, I will tell you, he was lazy. I rode his ass as much as I could because I know he has all this energy and I know he's damn good at everything. Uh-oh, did I just lose y'all?
No. I'm just
know he's
Hey Shane, I'm just laughing because you said he's lazy. I'm thinking, well, I'm guessing only one of y'all works for the county, so I'm guessing he got it from his dad.
Well, I will tell you, just so you know, before he got sick, I've sodded this yard 4 times. I've remodeled every room in this house, both bathrooms, which again, I'm fixing to do the other one, or the second one, the first time or second time again. But I just do now. I got no get up and goes. I can't even make videos, edit videos and stuff. I just don't have, I guess it's depression or whatever, but I don't know. Half the time I just want to come home and cook dinner and then sit down and watch YouTube. I kind of want to watch Girls Just Want to Fly on Wednesday nights. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Right.
Oh, here. This is the catcher
yeah.
thing. That's just
Of
the little one
Cad.
that's on top of the fridge.
Jade, I felt for you the other night because I know that had to stress you when things didn't go perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But keep on, computer stuff for me is way above my pay grade. It's way over my head. But don't sweat that stuff because most of the people watching are people like us that are, trying to be friends and support anyways.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that, Mark. That's what I tell Jade. Like most of the people that are watching any of our shows are people that we just hang out with anyway. So I just look at every show that I do as a campfire thing. And if you're looking for some entertainment, like smart entertainment, my channel's not your shit. Just keep scrolling. Just keep going.
And I like how you do yours, and it's like I like how Sean does his, but it's like I don't want it to be always the same. And it's like I guess what I'm trying to do is what I envisioned, and I want the person that I have on there to feel special. And it's like talking to these girls before we go live and talking to them a couple days ahead of time and getting them on the schedule. It's like and getting to know them, they do feel special. And it's like, and that's how I want them to feel. And it's like I want it to go right. And last night I sat here pretty much all night at the spot, and I was doing little test runs and stuff, and I'm like, I think I've got it now. I don't know if it'll work by the time I get to Wednesday again, because it's like there's a lot of freaking buttons to push, and it's
Well,
not gonna go
I will
smooth.
give.
Go ahead.
Let me give you one tidbit of advice. I think you should pull your Zoom up and not your YouTube. Let Krista deal with the questions, and you directly have a conversation with the guest instead of worrying about the chat. As for me, my show's completely different, and my point of view, it's completely different. I'm looking for questions in the chat to keep it going.
Right.
You already have a set questions that you've already asked. In between those set questions, you can ask Krista if there's any questions in the chat, because she's monitoring the chat. She does not have Zoom on the big screen like I do right now. It literally is just a little tab in the corner, and she's watching the questions. That way you can have a personalized conversation with the guest, and you're not looking down at the screen, or you're not looking over to the screen. You're looking at your camera like I'm looking at you right now, and we're having a conversation. But if you're looking at the chat, it looks like this.
Right.
You're talking and you're reading.
Over here.
So right. So as the guest, they're like, is she looking at me or whatever? So you don't have to listen to me. I'm just saying, I think it looks better on the show if you are having a conversation, unfortunately with the camera, but you're talking to the guest. The guest looks at you on their screen as you're looking at them. And then Krista can simply just pop up, even if she wants to copy and paste and send it to the chat. And then if you want to leave the chat up, and then you can just pull it up and say,
Because that's just another button for me to push and screw something else up.
right.
I'm fidgeting or whatever. So
As a host, it's a lot of shit. Remember when I first started, I was like, dude, this is stressful. This is Sean makes it look easy. Everyone that does a show makes it look easy, but they've all done it for a while. So, and now I'm getting more comfortable. And a lot of times I won't even have the chat up. I'll just leave Zoom up and kind of, but that's why the camera's sitting where it is.
Right, but you tried doing an intro last week and you had us quickly try to get some videos in and you couldn't do it either, so.
Oh, the edit vid part of it, I apparently did not save it or something. But here's my thing. I got Mark that you can't, and I'm not busting on you, Mark. You can't hardly hear Mark in his video. He said he wants to redo it. Sean sends me a video with no audio and then tells me he wants me to do the voiceover. No, if you want, then you got to put it all together and send it to me, and I will edit it, or not edit it, but I will mix it in together and then literally play it. But I would simply, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I would simply just do the screen share thing. So if I was to go live on YouTube right now, I'd hit live, then go to I'd already have my video up. As soon as I hit screen share, or go live on YouTube, I'd have a 10-second delay on my video. I hit screen share, hit play on the video, and the time that YouTube picks it up and the 10 seconds is over, or 5 seconds, whatever it is, then the screen share would be running. And then as soon as it's over, you end screen share and you're done. Then you wouldn't have to worry about any extra.
Yeah, but you gotta end screen share. You gotta, well, before you hit that, you gotta end your video, put yourself on mute, and then hit the share, hit the button, and then go back to your screen that you're going to be playing. Get your cursor or your mouse off there so you don't have the little scrolling thing down there the entire time. And then when the video is over, then you got to hit stop sharing and then unmute and then put your video back on. And it's like, and
this is why luckily for me, during both of your shows, I make $53 an hour.
And Tony, I do have a checklist, but I was not doing one more very important step to connect the scheduled Zoom that I put up a couple days ahead of time. And I figured it out. I have to actually go back into YouTube, and I don't even know how to explain it because I have to watch this video over again to get it in my head.
Well, I will tell you, Jade, honestly, Eric, in your video edit or the intro video are great. And I just feel bad to add those two in and mine without adding Mark's or whoever else wants to do it. I don't know why Will doesn't have one out. Brian Waller doesn't have one out. I would love to advertise for them and you guys. I just need, like, I feel kind of guilty or bad about not adding those videos from like Mark or Sean, but I'm not doing. Mark, you already know your video is quiet, you know, the volume's low on it, and you said you're going to redo another video. So as soon as you send me that one, I will add it in here. I would love to promote your Paralife stuff. That, I mean, you already know I'm a big fan of your shirts. I will tell you how I feel about the cup when I get it tomorrow in the mail.
You're not getting crap in the mail. That's what happens when you're a friend. You should be a friend.
But yeah, I mean, give me a new one updated, and we'll go, dude. I'll send it, and
Listen.
relax a little in your.
Listen, number one, I'm not comfortable. Number two, I'm trying to transition from being homeless to a Section 8 renter.
Oh, you ain't seen Section 8, dude. I'll take you. Actually, I can't even take you. They remodeled. Hey, Mark, they remodeled the Section 8 housing that I grew up in, and I would consider them an okay living house right now. Before, when I lived there, the cockroaches had doom buggies. Okay, they.
That ain't right. My mom has a couple of rental houses that she rents Section 8, here locally. Yeah, no.
No, you ain't gonna tell me. I know, but I will. I will tell you. I speak very few good things about my actual birth giver. I will tell you that she said, "We may be broke and poor, but we're not gonna live dirty," and I will give her that. Out of very few things, I'll give her, but literally, I mean. Somebody would drive by or ride by and throw trash in our yard, and we would go out there and pick it up and put it in trash can. Our house was always clean. Obviously, my wife didn't pick up on none of her traits. Just saying. No, my game room. My game room has so much crap on it that, like, on the floors and stuff, that she just kind of sweeps around everything. Like, we're good. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Oh, Will's back.
Will's
Jay,
back.
did you see that?
Oh, hang on.
No, I let him in.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I was talking about.
I'm not
the
seeing
Section 8
them.
house. That's probably best. I mean, you never look better. I was saying
Guys,
that Chris.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I was up
Me
at
too.
4 o'clock this morning.
That's what I
It's
was. That's
11:40.
that's why I got on to tell you guys to go to bed. You're making too much noise on the internet. I can't sleep.
Thanks, Will.
I got a
No, I gotta
birthday
give
party
him-
to be at tomorrow.
Oh, the life, gosh.
Party at Jade's house.
Yep.
Everybody's
Come on up.
coming.
Yep.
Hey,
Well,
real quick, and don't tell me the story now, Shane, but sometime I do want to hear it. I did see Adam Sandler wearing your son's
Yeah.
shirt, and I thought that was totally cool. But I do want to hear that story when we get up to, at Moonshiners.
Why don't you just rewatch this show?
Oh yeah, that's
I
right. It's
told-
recorded, isn't it?
I just told the whole story.
Yeah. Well, I will
And
then. In that case.
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's.
you might have forgot stuff.
Oh, I forgot a lot of stuff. There's a lot. I realized about Jade's face. She's like, "You're ruining my show. You're screwing shit up, Shane." I was like, "Damn it."
Yeah.
No, not at all.
But
Mark's the only one on here with a heart, and then Jade's just like, shut up, Shane.
stop it.
Shut up, Shane.
It's my birthday and I party if I want to.
Hey, I'm gonna say goodnight to Angela and Tony. It looks like they may be
Yes.
leaving also, and I'm gonna say goodnight to you guys also. Thanks for.
Me as well. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
Stay
Thanks for hosting it and having the show.
Yep. Thanks
Yes,
for joining in,
Jade.
and Shane and Will, fly safe this weekend if you're flying, and Mark, just chill out without
With no
Prop.
bro.
I'm propless.
Good time to practice kiting.
Propless and
you can
hopeless.
hang with Eric.
Good
All
night,
right, guys.
everybody.
Can't wait to see y'all.
Hey,
Yep. Countdown should be going after this weekend.
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
All right, guys.